Well, it's been an odd day today. First half of the day was just sunny and blue out. Now we got the storm rolling through. Might get some rain, might not. They don't know. But I figured it's a good day to take Big Red in. I took Big Red for a quick ride. I stopped at the gas station, bought that fuel stabilizer, put that into the tank, then went for a ride up to Watoma to fill up the tanks, or the tank I should say, and then I got to ride it back here to park it. So it's got the fuel stabilizer in there. I never used that stuff before, but I thought, oh, what the hell, I'll give it a try. I mean, it's going to be sitting for 6 months until I take it in and get that new tire put on it. So once I get done messing around outside, I'll cover it back up, and then that'll be it. But I'm glad I got that tank topped off and the fuel stabilizer in there. It's actually been bothering me. And then I was watching another video, and a guy was taking care of his bike too, and I thought, you know what? I really don't want to spend that money on the gas. But I figured, well, you know, I got to take care of my stuff. See this blue tie line? I got it. This is the diamond pattern I put in here. It's just easier to sweep, not the coin pattern. So this diamond pattern works pretty good. I've had this in here for 3 years now, and I only cleaned it once with just a damp mop. So it's pretty easy to take care of. I haven't had any problems with it. But see you, Big Red. But on this shed, I had some extra tiles, and I ordered a few more tiles like about a year ago. And I brought the black tiles. I thought I'd want to go with black in here, but they just show too much dirt. So the blue just looks cleaner. So I'm just going to spread those out throughout the blue pattern. Nothing fancy, obviously, just going to use them up. Because they're expensive. They're $2.99 for just one square tile. And they're a case of them, which I just ordered, was $150. And it'll take 2 cases to do this little shed. This is an 8 by 10 shed. Let me make sure. Or it might be an 8 by 12. Oh, it's an 8 by 12. Hey, keep forgetting about that. But yeah, they're really easy to put together. On 2 edges, they have these loops, and then on 2 edges, they have these little locking tabs, and they lock together real easy. Once they're locked together like that, and you put down on the floor, they stay in place. They don't move around or nothing. And it took, probably a minute, 2 minutes to snap those 4 together. If even that, probably a minute. So once I lay down the other tiles, I'll give you I'll make a quick video just so you can see what they look like if you haven't used those. These are supposed to be made for the garage floors for cars to park on, but a lot of reviews say they just don't hold up. And since I want to park my motorcycle on them, and you know, I'm going to be walking on them in here with the shed, that's good enough for me. So, but you know, I had these all hooked together, and then during the winter, when I use the snowblower, I'd park the snowblower on top of them, and then obviously the snow would melt off and onto the plastic, and then eventually just evaporate. And you can see they did a great job. See, there's no mold on the floor. The floor's not dark brown and patches or anything like that. So they do a great job. So, but they are expensive, and so it's going to cost me at least $300 just to do the flooring in this 8 by 12 shed. And then I'm buying that other shed for the gold wing, so that's another $300. If they don't go up, it'll be at least another $300. I'd say around between $300 and $350. I'll find out when I get the other case of tiles. It should be in here next week or 2. And then you can see how far they cover. So they're just like I said, 1 by 1 tiles. But man, today was nice. So it was a perfect day. I got the Big Red in, got them topped off, fuel stabilizers put in, got to go for a short ride. So that way the gas is all and the fuel stabilizers is all mixed in. And then tomorrow, the high is supposed to be 34 degrees. It's 74 now, and then tomorrow's supposed to be the high 34, and then it just bombs out from there. And some nights are going to be down to 10 degrees. So I think winter's here finally. But I'm glad I got to take the old girl for a ride. And one of my decisions, I'm having a hard time, and I'm glad I got till June to make a decision. I really want a gold wing, just because my heart is bad and all that. So I really want to get a gold wing. But I tell you, Big Red, you know, like I said, it's a 2014, they put together in 2020. It's really a new bike. I mean, when I brought it, it had 458 miles on, something like that. And now I got 18,000 on it. So what I'm trying to decide, do I sell it and use that money to put down on the gold wing? Or do I just keep this bike and then buy a gold wing and have two bikes? I don't know which way to go, to be honest, because I mean, this bike is really new, so it's dependable as hell. I don't even have to worry about it. Now the gold wing I want to buy, the most I'm going to buy a gold wing, the most mileage on it's going to be at least 65,000. That's the most. They got one right now, 50,000 on it. The 2006, I believe. So, but you know, then I'm going to be nervous. Maybe after a couple of months of riding it. But you know, like Big Red though, I know that's going to last. It's a brand new bike. Got 18,000 miles. I just broke that engine. The damn thing runs beautiful. So, I don't know. Do I sell it? Do I keep it? No, I don't have much more to go on it. In fact, I think I pay it off in August or September. It's paid off completely. And I already talked to the bank. They want to do another loan right now for the gold wing. I just said no, because I told them I was going to sell Big Red, but I don't know what I'm going to do. So, I don't know. That's going to get me upset, because I'm not going to know until the date. But I'm going to be worrying about it for the next 6 months, and that's irritating. That's just the kind of person I am, trying to make that decision what to do. Because Big Red's reliable. I know when I took her out riding, I never had to worry about if it was going to start, if it was going to run, or anything. That's kind of nice when you're out on a motorcycle. And then when I buy a used gold wing, I don't know how the people have taken care of it. I think you can tell by looking at the bike if it's in really nice shape and paint's in good shape and there's no big dents or scratches on it. Then that tells me somebody took care of it. But you never really know. And you're buying used. Like I said, Big Red's got a warranty on it for another 3 years. Complete coverage for anything on it. So, I don't know. Just don't know. Alright, and then like I said, I'm going to put the other shed right here. I got to have it leveled out. I'm not going way back there in the grass. Just right here, it's kind of, you probably can't tell, but it's kind of like a little bit of a mound. So, okay you guys. Like I said, when I get the other tiles done, I'll make it just a short video in case you're interested in what those tiles look like. Alright, goodbye you guys.